Hey y'all, welcome back to another video. I just got back from 6 weeks of travel, and this is the beginning of that journey. So come on a travel day with me. If you've never actually taken flight before, this is going to be quite a treat for you because I included a lot of flight video. This is the start of the journey when you're traveling from Merida and you're on a budget. We are taking the ADO bus to Cancun first. That's like a 4-hour ride. So we're taking the overnight bus. Now, usually they send a nice big coach so that you can, get comfortable on this ride. We ordered food to the. You see me start laugh already. Listen to the man.
So we order food delivered to the bus station, and when we go outside,
And it's this little van them send for we. I mean, never find it funny at all. And worst of all,
the van AC now work properly, so it barely a back sweep.
like this is us in the back. We were on the very back seat and me never pleased at all. So they stop halfway through the journey, of course, because ain't no bathroom on this bus. Not that I'd be using the bus bathrooms because they get really funky. But anyway, at this nice little rest stop here on the journey, and we could use a bathroom and grab some snacks. So that was nice seeing that. They sent the little tiny bus. Listen, I'm still like unamused that they did that. But okay, so we got to stop halfway. So this added to the frustrations of a long travel day from Merida. So if you're traveling out of Merida, just have up your money and take a flight from Merida itself. Because, anyways, we finally made it to the airport. So we made it through security. And because the bus ride is only 4 hours, we have some time to kill in this airport. And it's crack of dawn. So the airport didn't even wake up yet.
It's 6 a.m. The airport is just starting to open up and wake up. Well, Starbucks opened at 5, thankfully, so we did manage to get some Starbies. The cool kids, Starbies. I am dying to sleep, but such is the journey when you're traveling from Merida via Cancun. It's always a hell of a long travel day, and we have a layover, so there's more. But the prices out of Merida are sometimes not as convenient, let's put it that way. And so sometimes I opt, because sometimes you have to broke, you have to be travel bay on a budget. Sometimes you have to be brocade and be okay with it. Like, this is the first I have been in Merida. Ever since I've been in Merida, I have faithfully kept my lash appointment. Now I really need the damn lashes on my face, and I have three left on my face. Because I did not make it to my lash appointment. I ain't got no nails on me, I have nothing going for me. Well, I managed to do my own hair, and I don't think it turned out too bad at all. So we're not going too bad. But sometimes you have to leave behind material things in order to be able to do the things that you really want to do. And I want to travel, so you have to act girl on a budget sometime. So the adventure begins. We are waiting to board.
Compartments. Place your bag in, seals first, then turn it on its side to maximize the space available.
How did I lose my
Small
window seat
lightweight
privilege
items
all of
may
a
be
sudden?
placed in the seat pocket. If you need assistance, please let us know. So we stopped in Miami for some time, and then now we're taking off to go to our first stop. But let me tell you something. When you are traveling, try to travel in the daytime if you are going to be going over water. I'm telling you, the views are always spectacularly stunning. I love to have a window seat when I'm traveling out of Miami, or I'm going to land in Cancun or anywhere in the Caribbean. The views are just amazing. Like, I'm going to give you a little, what them call it, ASMR. I'm gonna give you a little bit of flight time just because I thought the views were honestly so beautiful. But if you travel regular, like my friend Oliver down in Jamaica, if you travel very regular, they used to them stop me already. But for my folks who love travel scenery, this little bit here is for you. The next part of it, we're about to land in the US Virgin Islands, which is our first stop in St. Thomas to be exact. So enjoy.
So maybe the USVI is like that too. They're neighbors, you know. Part of the same Virgin Islands. Oh, look at that beach right there. Ooh. Touchdown.
That was just a little treat. I really hope you enjoy. Hey, you know you're in our small island when the tunnel no come each up on the plane, you know. You have to take the stairs and go down. So dog na mess up if rain a fall. Anyway, we grabbed some food and just sat out at the waterfront to eat on what was a very long, very, very long travel day. I was happy to have this tiny little moment, which was, you know, kind of like my goodbye to Munchkin because she's off on her own summer adventure. So this was our last day together for the next 6 weeks. By the way, are you digging her haircut? Let me know if you want video footage and information on the barber. We had to chop it all off.
Molly, what are your impressions of BVI? Of USVI?
It looked like Jamaica. No, I saw Jamaica. I popped down so. I was gonna say, but where's what? That's not fancy.
Welcome to day 2 in USVI. I said goodbye to Munchkin and she went off on her adventure, and I'm walking back to the little place that I'm staying, and I saw this cute fruit stall and I stopped to get a smoothie which was mango and strawberry, and it gave me a nice reminder that I am back in US territory, because why it cost me $10 for the one smoothie with 2 ingredients? Mexico would never. Anyway, this is the balcony of the, what is this, guest house that I'm staying at. You can see, you can't see nothing. You can't see the ship. You can't see no pier. You can't see no dock. You can't see no seawater. But I debated whether I was going to show footage of the guest house, but I decided to kind of give you the ups and downs, the ins and outs, because let me tell you something. This place was $100 a night, and it was like reverse culture shock, because I forgot how expensive the Caribbean and US territories can be. So I decided to take myself to dinner. You saw me zoom in just now on the restaurant. I saw a little restaurant from the balcony. And so I'm going to walk through the place, the guest house that I'm staying at, and show you what $100 will get you in the US Virgin Islands. Because if I spend $100 in Mexico, well, maybe not in Cancun, but certainly in Merida, if I'm spending $100 a night, I'm getting something much better quality than this. I tell you that much. That was our room right across there. But anyway, it was just for 2 nights. It was just to take Munchkin over on her adventure. So this is me now walking up to the other hotel where they have the restaurant on the rooftop there. I'm going to tell you something. So this is the view from their rooftop. You can actually see a little slice of the water now. So that right there was the guest house that I was staying at, just on the road. It wasn't even a 2-minute walk. But their, you know, USVI is quite hilly. So after the horrendously long travel day before, I decided to take myself out on a nice dinner, get one little steak and so. And again, it's like me forget that I'm in expensive territory, because why dinner for one costed me $70? You tell me why dinner for one costed me $70. Anyways, so I'm just showing you footage of St. Thomas. This is what it's like in this not so very resorty town, because I think St. Thomas is where you really go if you're just gonna, you know, take a ferry the next day over to one of the more not populated. St. Thomas is the most populated one, but the other islands are where you get all the niceties of the Virgin Islands. This was my dinner. That costed me $70. This hotel had a tiny little dip pool right here and a bar, so they had a little vibe. It's good enough for a 1-night stay or a 2-night stay.
Alright, y'all, getting the dirty room tour version. Because as I said, I didn't think I was going to do a room tour, but I decided to let's just give y'all the real, like, not all parts of my travel life right now. Our high budget this is what I got in USVI. There are windows right there, but if you want to leave the AC on, you have to close the windows so no daylight for you. This is the bathroom. There's a window there. So yeah, that's what I was working with at Midtown Guest House in the VI. I'm packed, I'm ready to leave and actually start my vacation.
So that was my short stint in the US Virgin Islands. I did not stay long and I did not do anything really. Me did dep on one budget. You hear? My adventure actually starts. I'm traveling now to the airport in this taxi by the cemetery here. My adventure actually starts now, so I was not trying to spend.
Johnny. This is so good. Johnny cake with ham and cheese inside. It's so funny to me how they had all the usual checks to get into the airport, right? TSA, bag check, blah, blah, blah. I still can't get over how when I landed in the VI, ain't nobody checked. Ain't nobody business. Ain't nobody asked me how long I was gonna stay. All right.
So I had a little bit of time to kill, so I decided to whip out the laptop and do some work because I'm constantly reminding myself I'm not on vacation. I work and travel. I'm trying to build a digital nomad lifestyle, so I have to get comfortable working every and anywhere, right? And then I looked up in the glass case and I saw one of my favorite VI cocktails in a can. I was like, well, let me get that. And then I looked across and I was like, yep, I'm back in the Caribbean. Somebody in the airport with a carnival costume piece, of course. And again, I'm heading on the bougie, the bougie, the bougie. All right, so stay tuned, guys. Tell me where you think I'm going next. I'm hopping on this Frontier taxi and going up the steps to the flight because I'm in the small islands. Tell me in the comments where you think I'm going next and stay tuned.